G'day everyone, this is A Voice in the Wilderness with Lad from the Woods, Sunday, July 11th. Hang on, I gotta adjust the camera. I was gonna do this earlier, but I discovered that you can't run these cameras for too long at 4K and 60 frames per second. And I'm not sure about my memory card. I need to probably get a faster one because I'm overheating the camera. It's like insane. And I mean, only like 20 minutes and it's overheated. Like that's, I live here in Canada, so, you know, I mean, in summer it gets hot where I am right now, but I mean, most of the year it's cool. I can't imagine what people might be doing in the desert when they're filming and stuff. So, but I found out why. One of the reasons is I was doing like these videos here where I'm sitting and just talking, you know, or just local, like what I'm doing around here. I've been running, you know, 4K 60 frames. I don't need that high of a resolution for YouTube. Like 1080 with 30 frames is more than enough. So anyways, hopefully that's right and this doesn't overheat again. So let's move on. I have something I want to talk about. Today I'm reading my CTV news, okay, as I often do. And I come across an article by a person named Adina Bresage or Bresage. No, Bresage, B-R-E-S-G-E. She's a Canadian press staff, and she writes this article, The Evolving Etiquette of Asking About Someone's COVID-19 Vaccine Status. Etiquette? Okay. Nicole Hunt thought she was just making small talk with the next person in line when she asked whether he had been vaccinated, but she soon found she'd run afoul of the shifting social mores surrounding the prickly question. Why are we making something that is something out of nothing? I wonder if, I'm assuming Adina would be a female, a girl's name. So I'll say her. Not that I pay attention to all these pronoun bullshit, and you won't get me to. If you don't like what I'm talking, get out of get away. If you appear as a woman, I'll call you here. If you appear as a guy, I'll call you him. That's it. So I don't care if you're trans or whatever. If you appear as a woman, I don't care. You're a her. So anyways, that's how I do things. If you don't like it, walk away from me. Okay? I'm not going to get into this shit with the, what is it, woke. Okay, like my generation invented stuff woke, and some of it's not so good. So, anyways, so this is the prickly question. So it goes on to say, Hunt said she and a stranger. Here, I'll look more at you, and I'll do it this way because I want to puff too. Okay. Some of my Starbucks French roast here. All right. Hunt said she and the stranger were waiting for ice cream when they started commiserating over how ready they were to be done with COVID-19 restrictions. I've had those conversations with people in stores. For the mother of 4 in Oakville, Ontario, getting her first shot was a promising step toward that goal. But when she asked her inline interlocutor if he had the jab, Hunt discovered he held a starkly different view. It just went to this awkward silence of us looking at each other and realizing maybe we don't really have anything to say. Now, I'm going to stop there. That's fucking stupid, okay? First of all, okay, and the problem with, you know, we get a lot of word salad when millennials seem to write shit, okay? This is much easier to simplify it, okay? So listen to a boomer, millennials and zoomers, okay? Basically, the etiquette goes like this. You make small talk, okay? Now, in my day, you didn't make small talk with a stranger with politics or religion. Those were the top 2, okay? And, you know, and whatever else. But those were the top 2 that everybody kept themselves, okay? So there's way too much of that now, okay? Like, it was a big deal that Kennedy was a Catholic, and everybody's asking him, is you going to let your religion affect your presidency? And it's like, no, it has no bearing on anything to do with my presidency. But that's how much we kept it to ourselves. Okay, so now people are going to try and tell us how to talk to another person online. Have you not learned how to talk to people? Have you all been locked behind a cell phone or a camera or whatever that you've forgotten how to talk to people? Try honesty and straightforward. You know, I'm standing in a line, doesn't matter, male, female, whatever. Okay, hey, g'day, how are you now? Oh, good. So what do you think about us being locked up for the last year and a half? Person says, yeah, it sucks. I say, well, I got the jab because I don't give a shit. Who knows? Well, I don't believe in the jab. Okay, that's good for you. and then leave it. You don't have to get into his or hers reasons why or everything. And why do you got to hate on them? Mind your fucking business. If they don't want to get a vaccination, Darwin will look after that. And I'm not being mean, okay? But that's how world works. If animals don't defend themselves in the bush, I live in the bush, so I know about these things, okay? They die. And that's how Darwin and evolution works, okay? But it's none of your goddamn business if someone else didn't get the vaccination. If you and your family are vaccinated, that's it. If you don't want somebody not vaccinated in your house, that's between you and them. But for you to turn around and say, well, this guy or this girl, why would you make that into a thing? And well, now we have to have etiquette, so we need 10,000 words when you could just keep it fucking simple, okay? Too much shit is going on, okay, with people complicating things for nothing. So the article continues. Okay. So now they're calling this a faux pas. What the fuck? The faux pas exemplifies the murky social minefield the murky like dirty water, social minefield one must navigate to inquire about someone's COVID vaccine status. How about don't inquire? You're standing in a grocery line. This is not like the person's coming into your home or sitting next to you in the car or whatever the fuck. Just don't ask. If it gets brought up, that's one thing. But like if you're having a conversation with a total stranger in the line, why would you even ask a stupid question like that? Would you go up to a person and say, oh, do you have cancer, man? Because you look kind of pale. Think, people. You're overcomplicating shit. And this broad Adina, sorry, I shouldn't say broad. I don't, that kind of sex. This person, Adina, is writing all this word salad for absolutely nothing. So then the conversation does come up. And let's say, yeah, I got my vax. Nah, I didn't. Now you're going to hate on the guy? You're going to call him a Trumper? You're going to do this? That's liberal bullshit. Okay? And Republicans do it, or conservatives do it too. But you know what? You don't know this person. You don't know their reasons. And you know what? Maybe they just don't want it. And who are you to sit there and be, well, I'm going to lord it over. It's like religion, trying to lord it over everybody and tell everybody what to fucking do. And this is where you people must learn this shit. Because, I have no trouble not telling anybody what the fuck to do. Okay? If I see someone in a line or somebody drives by or whatever, I have no interest in what they're doing. As long as they don't harm me and what I'm doing, that's great. And I won't do that to them. Okay? And that's the problem with the world. Everybody's minding each other's fucking business. Okay? Shut the fuck up. Mind your own fucking business. Too many of you kids don't get shots in the fucking forehead during school or something because, when you didn't mind your business in my age, we didn't have things to go whine on Facebook, whatever. Usually it wound up in a scrap. And if you didn't mind your business, usually you got a broken nose or a bloody nose, whatever. Okay? So I'm not saying that's better. Okay? But what I'm saying is that that's a lesson, okay, to be learned. And I learned it at a young age. So, now listen to this. Members of polite society are polarized over whether it's appropriate to ask people if they rolled up their sleeves. Who's polite society? Members of polite society? Who the fuck is she talking about? You mean the rich elites in Ottawa or Toronto, Bay Street, Vancouver? Are you talking about them? Because you are the minority in this country and the United States. It's the rest of us out here. Okay? And I guess we're not polite society. What we are is real. Okay? And we're brought up to have manners. Okay? But polite? Are we defining what polite is in this article? She doesn't. She doesn't say who's polite. She says members of polite society are polarized over whether it's appropriate to ask people if they rolled up their sleeves. What the fuck? Okay, this goes back to, again, mind your own fucking business. That's it. And if you get into a conversation and each person brings it up, or you bring it up first, but the other person doesn't, none of your fucking business. Move on with the conversation. Good Lord, this is Canada. Second, the first conversation always used to be weather. Yeah, how's that weather? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, if the person, you don't like that they don't have a vaccination, you're vaccinated, don't worry about it, number one. Number two, is bring up something else. My God, is that so hard, millennials or younger people or whatever, or boomers that have forgotten how to act. okay? Or you upper polite society, whoever the fuck you are in the minority of this country, because I come from the bush, and yeah, we're polite until people aren't polite. Okay, but we don't call it polite society. That was called learning the golden rule when you were little, and you were having manners amongst other people that had manners. I don't know anything about society. I would drive down the road. I'd go into someone's house. You know, they offer a coffee. I say, yeah, sure, thank you, no problem. Sit, and I'm polite. Now, if they start being an idiot, well, then I'll be an idiot, and maybe that ends up with me leaving. Polite society? Who the fuck are you talking about, Adina? I'd like to know. Some Canadians balk at what they see as an intrusion into personal health matters, but others maintain the vaccine disclosure is part of the pandemic decorum. No, this is the nanny society people coming out of the woodwork again. These are the same ones who put their children in little bubbles, okay? They don't let their children play in dirt, okay? Their houses are like white hospital rooms, okay? And they're living in some world, man, that I do not, and probably the majority of this country do not want to live in, okay? Like, you live in this anti-sterile, you know, and everybody else has to do what you want and eat vegetables, whatever, okay? Again, this goes back to mind your own fucking business. And evolving etiquette, safety concerns for meta. Okay, so as part of pandemic decorum, again, I'll go back to it again. Mind your own fucking business. Okay, and if you don't like it, walk the fuck away. I've had people walk up to me when I first wasn't wearing a mask in the grocery store and start to harass me, and I look, and I'm going, because usually nobody's stupid enough to come anywhere near me, and I look, and it was a big tall guy, about 6', 6'7", looked like a basketball player. And I said, what the fuck are you, a cop? And then there's a kid next to me on the stocking the shelves. He starts to giggle, and this guy, well, you're not wearing your mask. Yeah? What the fuck business is that of you? Are you a cop? Or manager of the store? Because even those people aren't allowed to ask me. Fuck all. Well, he just turned shade of white and scurried away like a little fucking, you know, busy do-body nanny society idiot. And these are the people that call themselves liberal. I'm certain he's a liberal. Okay, now I see, I'm not a liberal. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a conservative. Okay, but I know these type of liberals. I have an aunt and uncle that's like that. You know, they eat tofu for fucking Thanksgiving. And they got these real strange liberal ideas, you know, like defund the police. Are you fucking stupid? You don't defund the police. Real liberals back from the 60s was we retrain the police and give them more money to retrain them, because that's a hard job for those people. But we need them to protect our shit. Okay, but we don't defund the police. That's a stupid liberal bullshit thing. The next thing you know, the Republicans will have a version of that. Moving right along. Okay, evolving etiquette. It ain't evolving anything. If you're a fucking person that minds their own business, some people will want to call people out. So if I don't tell somebody and they call me out, I don't know, they're going to get told to fuck off. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not a member of polite society. But they'll get told to fuck off. Mind your own fucking business. And if they don't like that, then get the fuck away from me. Okay? That's simple. It's none of your business. If I want to tell you, I'll tell you. But if you come up to me and you're going to be like, I'm going to call you out, you're likely just as likely to get a punch in the fucking mouth. Oh, sorry, I'm not a member of polite society again, Adina. Okay? But see, people like me, and I'm not a racist. I'm not a redneck. I wasn't a Trump voter. I was a Bernie supporter, okay? But I'm so far left of you people, you have no idea where my left is, okay? And I'll say to you, I'm a social. I am a libertarian socialist. Go type that in, you stupid fuckers. Call yourself liberals and Democrats. And you fucking idiot right-wingers. Okay. Call people out. But I encourage people to really invite people into conversations. Again, why? Why do you have to sit there and talk to somebody about COVID? I can talk to somebody about being stuck here for a year and a half and being like, holy fuck, taking care of an 80-year-old mother who hasn't been out off her property since December of 2019 and is scared shitless, okay? I can talk about all that. But it's none of your fucking business if I got shots. I've said I've got shots. I gladly admit it. But not everybody wants to do that. Not everybody wants to get shots. And who are you to shame them? Who are you to tell them what's what? You sound like religious people now. Or you sound like a dictator like Hitler. You do what I tell you. No. You know, I studied it. I believe in science. And so for me, I said, I'm good for the mRNA. I understand the technology. I understand what this is supposed to do. I understand what it potentially can do for other things. So I use science, okay? But I'm not going to go around and tell people my science. You have to learn that on your own. Because if I start preaching, then I become them. Or I become a preacher. And I hate religion and I hate preachers. Okay? Because you guys don't mind your own fucking business. You try to tell the rest of us that either A, has a different religion, B, like me, an atheist, mind your own fucking business. It's all I gotta keep saying. Mind your own fucking business. I mean, back in the 60s, people, yeah, there were some stupid, but boy, people sure mind their business. And my grandparents' generation, you minded your own fucking business, and you never talked about things. You meet a stranger, you don't go up to them, are you Democrat or Republican? Nobody ever talked like that. Now, this is the shit I see on TV. You know, idiots like this Kyle idiot. Kyle Kalinske. Okay? In the conversations. Said Diane Jessink, professor of epidemiology of the University of Toronto's Dalla School of Public Health. Whew, she's got a long... Okay, well, like, she must be a millennial because it's all word salad, man. Jessink says there's a few things you should ask yourself before putting the vaccination question to someone else. First, she said, why are you asking the question? You mean you actually have to be taught that, people? Or listen to whoever this is, a stranger on the internet, on CTV? You don't know that? Your parents didn't teach you that when you were younger? Or did you go maybe to school and you got into somebody's business and they punched you in the nose and you immediately learn, okay, that you're not supposed to do that? Or what do we have going on here? Okay? Because sure as fuck it isn't our evil boomers. Okay? Yeah, there's lots of evil boomers, but not the ones around me. So I don't get this. Okay? So, and what do you, okay, she says, so first, why are you asking the questions and what do you plan to do with the answer? Well, you don't have to worry about the answer because, again, mind your own fucking business. Okay? If you get the question or if they bring it up, or even if you do want to ask, say you get friendly enough. And see me, I know how to walk up to a person and not just go, hey, did you get the vaccine? I'd say, hey, yeah, fuck yeah, man. I just got my COVID, my second shot. I'm free on Tuesday and I'm going to go party up in Sable Beach for 10 days. And that's that, you know. And social distance has been my entire life because I'm an ex-biker and stuff. And I've never let people within 6 feet. I learned that the first day I walked into a bar from my cousin. You know, you don't want to get shanked. You don't want to get shot easily. So always keep them 6 feet. Don't let anybody get close to you in a bar. Well, that paid off more than 1,000,000 times for me. So, but see, you upper polite society, or you people that never get from away from your computers or your Facebook or your phones, you don't know that. Yet you think you're going to tell the rest of the world how things work? I don't think so. You can have an opinion. You can spout it. Please do. I'll defend your right to do it. To my death. But don't assume you're right just because you said it. And I'll say the same thing about me. Okay, COVID vaccines have been shown to prevent serious illness and death. No shit, Sherlock. But the science of how they affect the spread of the youth virus is still emerging, and even double-dosed individuals are still susceptible to infection. But she doesn't give you any... Anyway. The ongoing vaccine rollout has left Canadians with varying degrees of protection, said Jessing. Questions about vaccines should come from a place of concern, not only for your personal health, but the safety of those around you. Okay? So now you're telling people to interfere and tell other people what to do. That's what you're telling them. Okay? I understand about being safe around other people. But if you're worried about that, go get your vaccination. And if you're not vaccinated, well, that's your problem. Okay? And that's it. And I'm not going to worry about you. You made your decision, and I respect your decision. And frankly, it's none of my fucking business. Now, why can't the rest of you clowns out there do the same fucking thing? I'm not talking about the people that do the same as me, or the type of people that isn't polite society, whatever the fuck that means, Adina. Okay? We know better. Okay? I don't know if this is a millennial Zoomer thing. I don't know. I mean, I see a lot of Generation Xers. That's the ones that just came after us boomers. And I know a lot, of course, because they're in the sort of the same age thing. And I'm finding a lot of them don't believe in the COVID. Fine, man. What, am I going to kill my friendship with a guy I've known 25 years that, you know, he has lots of thoughts. I mean, he thought Trump was the fucking cat's ass. I don't. but I'm not going to let it interfere with my friendship with him. And that's the problem with liberals today, and Democrats, neoliberals, and these Republicans. They forget that, when you go into a place like Ford's, okay, in Detroit, and you sit down and you have your lunch and everything, if you're still allowed to do that, you're going to have 20 guys at a table, and I tell you, every one of them is going to have a different opinion about everything. You're going to have a guy that's a socialist, you're going to have a guy that's a right-winger, you're going to have a left-winger. These guys aren't there talking about that shit. You know what they're talking about? Okay? People like me, okay? We're talking about, like, I don't work anymore, but when I did, and I drove cement mixer and talked with 10 or 15 guys every day, 100 guys, depending on which company, all had different thoughts and things. We didn't bring that shit up. And if we did talk about it, we knew enough, hey, you know what? He's my friend, but okay, let's agree not to go there on that. But we already know that even before we go there, at least my generation and the generation before me and Generation X to a certain degree. But, like, again, it just comes back to, like, why would you bring this up? I realize it's the whole world, the center of the world. Maybe in the United States, it's like their politics. They think the entire world revolves around these two things. Here in Canada, it's not so prevalent. People are just going about their business here. And for the most part, I'm going to say Canadians are pretty good at minding their business because that's just the way Canadians are. Polite. Well, polite society, maybe? No. But I mean, in a general sense of the word, we haven't forgotten all that here in Canada. But I see the American disease coming up here. And, if you go to European countries, I mean, it's a faux pas to even, assume friendliness with a person with personal questions. It's just something you don't do. I mean, you'll get people in France turning up their nose. Well, you don't like that? Well, that's your problem. Because that's the way they run over there. And you're there on their turf. And if you start going around acting like a big loudmouth, well, did you get vaccinated? Oh, well, you should, because you know what? That's none of your fucking business. And you'll get a worse treatment over there. Anyways, knowing someone's immunization status can help people make informed decisions about how to mitigate the risks of in-person interaction through a spectrum of precautions, she said, including socializing outdoors, wearing masks, and maintaining physical distance. We're getting into word salad and just bullshit, okay? Under certain circumstances, people may have to set hard boundaries, such as not inviting one to a indoor function, okay? So, that George is not vaccinated. The other 15 people that you have coming to your house are all double vaxxed. I don't know. You like George? He's a good guy. So now you're going to make him a pariah because he believes in something different than you? I mean, suppose George had something you could catch, like, I don't know, HIV. Would you let him in the house? I'll bet you're the type of people that don't. You can't catch it by you sitting at a supper table with somebody. You have to actually fuck or exchange liquids, okay? And now it's almost curable. But you see the point? I didn't walk around asking people about their HIV status. Now, unless I slept with somebody, yeah. But I knew enough to protect myself. So, oh, right, that's because I'm an adult. I mean, not inviting someone to an indoor function. If George gets it, okay, that's George's problem, and it's not your business. If you tell George that everybody there is vaccinated, we can't guarantee you're going to be not getting it or whatever. That is George's business. But why would you make him a pariah and send him down the road like he's some piece of shit because he didn't get vaccinated? It gets back to the thing. It's none of your fucking business. Just let him know and let him make the decision. But to sit there and go to your friend going, I'm sorry, man, you can't come because, you didn't get your shot, so you might have bugs running around, even though I'm vaccinated. She's vaccinated. Okay? So if we're not being lied to by Pfizer and all these people, you shouldn't have to worry about it. Okay? More likely, you're carrying something that George might get. So, and if he doesn't know or understand that, well, then let him know. But I mean, come on. It's none of your fucking business. But with the right framing, the vaccine question doesn't have enough to be contentious. The vaccine question doesn't have to be contentious and even can bring people closer. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm not even going to answer that. That's just fucking stupid. Any conversation tends to bring people closer. I mean, you get paid to write this shit? Jesus, Murphy. Next paragraph. A point blank, are you vaccinated, can end a conversation with a curt yes or no, said Jesnick, but posing open-ended questions such as, what are your thoughts on vaccination, can prompt revealing discussions. Why would you walk up to a person and say that? Or you say hello and then you're going to ask them what their thoughts are? How about just having a regular conversation and let it come to you? Why do you need to bring it up? Again, because you want to stick your nose in another person's business. Mind your own fucking business. Okay? And if you get into a conversation where it goes long enough that you're actually going to be more than some acquaintance, bare acquaintance in a shopping mall, in a line, or in a grocery store, okay, if that goes to coffee or something like that, excuse me, speaking of coffee, that's cool. I've been on this phone for a long time. I solved my overheating problem, obviously. Okay. You know, that's one thing. But if you go to somewhere with somebody, you're going to have a coffee, the conversation is going to come up because of the last year and a half. At that point, then you can interact. If you know how to act like an adult in a social situation, if you've ever come out and interacted with human beings besides your phone or your Facebook, you know, or your Twitter or whatever. So from there, you could take that, and you don't need anybody telling you that. And if your parents didn't teach you, well, too bad for you. By asking these sensitive personal questions, you are investing in the relationship as well as protecting yourself. What relationship? You're talking about someone in a fucking line, a lady that was standing in a line, okay? People know how to do, well, at least my generation know how to do relationships, and usually they go bad or they go good. It's one or the other, or they go mediocre. What's the fucking big deal? See, now we got all this word salad for absolutely nothing. It's stupid. But Jesnick cautioned against dropping bombs on unsuspecting strangers and acquaintances who may feel wary about sharing their health history with someone they hardly know. You think? That's why we mind our own business, Adina. Duh! She added that if there's any ambiguity about someone's vaccine status, it's the best practice to assume they're not and protect yourself accordingly. Well, there you go. Shut the fuck up. Stay 6 feet. If you're the worrywart, even if you got 2 vaccinations, put your fucking mask on, okay, and leave it. Okay, and you could still talk to that person with respect, you know, talk about the weather, which most people do in a grocery store, you know, blah, 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 blah. Pretty simple. Didn't need 300 million words here to do that, millennials. I'm doing the millennial thing because Sagar and Jetty's irritating me with his boomer shit. So I'm going to be doing a video about that. Thankfully, many Canadians are quite forthcoming, if not effusive, about the fact that they're vaccinated, said University of Toronto bioethicist Carrie Bowman. Well, sure. And then lots of people aren't. They're getting it. None of your business. My mother isn't going to go out and trumpet it. Me, I trumpet because, hey, you know what? I'm an example. I didn't die. The government doesn't control me. There's no microchip in me. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, sorry. My name is Trump Jr. The vaccination did turn me different. Oh, hang on. Oh, I'm back to normal again. Yeah, I guess they did microchip me. I didn't get sick from my shot. Really sore arm. My second one, same deal. Got my sore arm. Studied the science. Some people are reacting badly. That's normal. Flu, regular flu does that. Did it to me last year for the first time in I don't know how many years. And that's the way it works, man. Okay? And if you actually went to websites that explain what mRNA technology is, and if you're not able to parse it out yourself, you surely must have a friend that could read it for you and parse it out for you. Okay, I can do that. I can read through that and tell people, okay, this is what you want to know. Here are the main things for you to know. It's not because they're dumb. It's just that's not something that they focused on. Now me, because I wanted to know what's going in my body, I wanted to know. And I was taught in school, even though I didn't finish school, didn't make it to university, didn't even finish high school. Okay, but I've spent my entire life reading. The internet, of course, quickened that into warp zone. And so I'm going to call myself self-educated. Am I knowledgeable in all things? Fuck no. Am I an astrophysicist? Fuck no. But I can go and read what a scientist is saying, okay, this is how mRNA works. This is what it's going to do. This is what your cells are going to do. I mean, For me, that's pretty basic stuff. Not that I'm a doctor or biologist. It just, okay, I can read what he's saying. Okay, there's some words here that I'm going to have to parse even myself. But I get it. Okay? And so I go to myself, okay, so I read that. I'm pretty impressed with that technology. There's a big future with that technology. Not everybody can do that. But I mean, if somebody asks me, I'll tell them, well, how did you decide? Well, I went up to the Pfizer website first thing because I wanted to talk to the liars that, you know, were probably telling us a tale. I went there. I looked at some of their PDFs on the stuff. I looked at Israel's studies. I looked at fucking University of Victoria studies. I believe the other one was Calgary, or some university in Alberta that I read. I think it was out of Calgary. That I read a big thing on that, and then found out there's a Canadian company that's got an mRNA that they're getting ready to produce, and it's 100% effective. Canadian company. So I'm looking forward to that one, because if I'm going to get my next vax, boom. Anyways, well, let's continue on. Okay. But he harbors serious reservations about pressuring people to divulge personal health information. Don't! Mind your business. Those are many reasons why someone might not be vaccinated. There are many reasons why someone might not be vaccinated, he said, such as meaning the eligibility requirements, barriers, da. If you're an adult and don't know that already without all this word salad, there's something the matter. I mean, it's like the fucking news is shoving at it 25,000 hours a minute. I mean, you can't get away from it unless you're like me in the bush, but I actually pay attention. People can easily be put on trial as to why they don't want to be vaccinated. Do they really have to answer to the whole world? No. Again, mind your own fucking business. Put on trial? You gonna put me on trial? Who the fuck are you to put me on trial? Are you like, I mean, are you like some creator I didn't know about? Who the fuck are you people to ask that question? It's none of your business. I mean, you're the same people that censored Trump and these other ass clowns on Facebook and everything. Do you not know that's happening to people on the left, like not Bernie Sanders, but people of that nature? Do you understand that because people stick their nose in, that, you know, there's in America, there's called the thing called the First Amendment. Here we have a freedom of speech thing. It's like, the fuck, man. Okay? These same liberals are censoring. They have become what we used to accuse the Republicans of. Okay? Anyways, we'll move along on that one. That's a totally never discussion. If you're tempted to broach the question, don't. Blake Homo recommends pausing to contemplate the potential consequences if the interaction goes awry. Now, wait a minute here. Were you just born yesterday? Have you not gone shopping 150 times since COVID started? You don't already know how to talk when you walk out a door? If you don't know how to talk when you walk out a door, there's either A, a problem, or B, you shouldn't go out the fucking door. Okay? Or know how to mind your own fucking business. We're back to that again. From the perspective of the other person, could you be friend or foe? No. You don't exist in my life. You're just somebody in a fucking line somewhere. If you could be perceived as foe, well, maybe it's best not to ask. I don't give a fuck what they perceive. Okay? I'm not going to ask. And if they're stupid enough to ask me and they're in attitude about it, well, they might get told. Even if I do have it, I might tell them, none of your fucking business. If it's that way. Okay? Or if it's, like I said, in a conversation where it suddenly comes up, that's where we're talking about, yeah, I'll offer it. That's me. I don't expect Joe over there or George over there or Eddie over there. Okay, I don't hang around people named Kyle or Todd. That's a George Carlin thing. No, man. You're on your own, pal. That's the way it works. Okay? I don't need people, Orwellian people, overloading me, and I don't need to be overlording them. Okay? Consider the context of the relationship, she said. For example, with a professional colleague, power dynamics could be in play. The fuck? A professional colleague, power dynamics could be at play. Okay? Maybe if you're in an office or you're working for some, office, but guys driving trucks, people digging ditches, people working farms, conversations happen all the time. It's just regular talk. I don't know what you professional people do. Your professional colleague, I just say coworker. your co-worker. Okay? And if they become a friend, that's one thing. But good rule is not to have soup. Okay, I don't know how long I've got here because it shut down. I don't know if it's because it's not overheating. So I'm just going to keep doing this, and if it shuts off, we'll start up after you charge it up again. Professional. She warned the questions pose the risk of inflaming long-standing tensions. So we've already assumed that two people are in an opposite. I mean, she's giving examples, but it's all word salad. Anyways, when it comes to entertaining, Blake Como says that rather than asking guests to tick off what shot they got in their RSVP hosts, should state their vaccine preferences up front and ask attendances to accommodate them. Okay. Ring. Hey, lad from the woods, how would you like to come over to my place and have a couple of whiskeys? I got a dozen people over there. Okay. Well, I'm double vaccinated, so I feel pretty good. I'm going there. I ain't got to worry about it. So we'll see you soon. Okay? That's it. Or, well, you know what? I think I'll just see you later on this one because I didn't get my vaccine, or I'm vaccinated, but whatever. That's it. Very simple. It's over. Not all this. And if discord arises, compassion is the best strategy to find resolution. Well, if you never got to the discord, you wouldn't need to show that compassion. You could just talk normal. Duh. It's not the time to judge, shame, or preach. Oh, is there a time to shame, judge, or preach? Is that what you're saying, Adina? Are you really that fucking dumb? The magical word could be end up, I care about you. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm going to walk up to some stranger, talk about how COVID kept me at home, and then all of a sudden I'm going to blurt out, well, I care about you. No. Okay? I would, like, where do you people come from? Okay? Like, you know, you people in the cities and the East Coast and the West Coast and the States, you're not in reality land. You're just not. Like, holy fuck. How many words? You know, it's too bad they don't count the words in these articles. Obviously, she's get paid by the word and just uses lots of millennial word salad. Like I see some of these podcasters like Kalinsky. I mean, like, you just want to scream at them like, shut up! Just say what you got to say and do it in 20 words. Okay, and that comes from a gabber, a yacker, me, who just goes on. But I mean, like, fuck, at least I'll admit it. But I don't need 100 words to tell you, you know, to mind your business. So when you get into a line, or, you know, do you go somewhere and ask them, well, George, I don't think I can come over because you're a Catholic and I'm a Presbyterian. What? Like, that never comes up between people, okay? And if it does, then you're hanging around the wrong people, okay? If you got people that come to your house and proselytize about anything, okay, that's wrong. It's none of their business. You politely wave them away. But if they keep coming back, then you tell them to fuck off. This is why I tell religion to go fuck themselves, every last one of you. Because you people just will never learn to mind your own fucking business. And this etiquette bullshit is just a symptom and a disease of that. Okay? So I've had what I as Stone Cold Steve Austin used to say, well, that's all I got to say about that. Okay? And that's true. That's exactly what I got to say about that. So listen, I want everybody to be safe out there. Okay? If you're wanting to get a vaccination, please do. If you're not getting a vaccination, it's nobody's business. Don't feel shamed. Don't let these clowns talk to you like that. Forget this wokeness bullshit and political correctness and all that. That's all shit that was made up. Okay? That shit didn't exist. And we did just fine without it. Okay? And people need to get thicker skins. Okay? You know what? If I call you a fucking blithering idiot because you said something like blithering idiot, relax. It's not the end of the world. My opinion doesn't mean shit to you if you're really a person that's got thicker skin. And if it does, well, then maybe you should ask why I tell you you're a blithering idiot. And if I actually get somewhere, that's different. But if you don't care, then don't worry about what I got to say. Because I sure as fuck don't worry about what anybody, not one person in this world, I worry about what they got to say about me. Because I've had all kinds of shit said to me since the day I was born. And if I sat and worried about what they all did for the last 58 years, I'd be long gone. Dead. See you later. Too many people worry about what other people do and say, and too many people mind each other's business and what they do and what they say. And you people on both sides need to shut the fuck up, mind your own fucking business, okay? And get on with life because, man, It's a short fucking trip on this planet, and there's no time to sit around with the bullshit. Okay? So listen, please like, share, subscribe, definitely comment, or if you don't like, put a thumbs down just as well. And, you know, I'll just tell you, you can attack me for what I've said. You can say bad shit about me. You can make fun of me. And I'm like, okay? So you do it. But realize I'm not going to engage, because 99% of the time that's all people do is they want to engage. So I don't engage with those people. I wouldn't do it on the street. If you talk to me like that on the street, you'd end up with a broken jaw. So, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what? You feel brave behind that little camera or the YouTube or whatever. That's one thing, but it's one thing when you're out here or up in the city or whoever you're running across, okay? So, anyways, I don't want to talk like that at the moment. I want to finish this. So please like, share, subscribe. If you want to support my 4 channels in total, I have this one, A Voice in the Wilderness. I have Cannabis Life with Lad from the Wilderness. Lad from the Woods. I have UFO Life with Lad from the Woods, and Fishing Camp Life with Lad from the Woods. Okay, so I got 4, count them, 4 channels. So if you want to help support the channels, I have 2 places you can go. It's buymeacoffee.com/ladfromthewoods and paypal.me/ladfromthewoods. I've been putting out the wrong address before. I think somebody mentioned it to me. I'm like, I went and checked it. I'm like, oh fuck, you're right. So anyways, if you want to support the channel, that would be great. You'll get your name up on the supporter thing at the end of every video, and you only need to like if you do you know, send something along, and I'll put the name. I won't put your name up if you tell me, or I'll put your name up if you tell me, but it'll stay up there for every video until end of time, until you either you don't want it up there. So you know, it doesn't have to be where you know, send money every day or every week or whatever. I mean, if you do, fine, whatever, but your name will stay up there unless you want it down. So, because I don't want to forget every person that does that. Like Shamka there, my very first one, I'm never going to forget this guy, you know. And he lives, I think I checked his Facebook, and he lives not too far from where I'm going camping. And I'm going to be like, hey, come on up here, you know, toot a joint with me or something while I'm up in Sabo Beach for 10 days. Not that far. If he gets time, great, come on down, brother. I don't know you, but let's get to know each other, you know. So anyways, and I won't give a fuck about his politics or whether he's vaccinated or not. I just want to hang out with a guy that obviously has the same kind of wavelength as me. And you know what? Maybe we won't get along. That's fine. You know, I can wave bye to the brother and say good luck with life. And, you know, feel free to look me up regardless. You know, that's it. All right, so I'm going to end this, like I've said. I'm going to let the camera charge because I got to do a fishing camp life video. No UFO life. I don't have anything to talk about with the UFOs. So, okay, so I've said the smash, the like, the thing, the comment. I guess that's it, right? Vaccinations. Take care of yourselves. Be careful. Have fun, because after a year and a half, everybody needs to get out and do some partying. And I know the sure as fuck I'm leaving August 9th to go do it. Okay? So I'm signing off. Everybody, please be safe. I'll say it again. Be lucky. Be good. And if you can't be good, be goddamn good at being bad.